Trying to figure out. Okay, there we go. My microphone is working now. And now I need to... Man, all of my settings just got fucking jacked.
Going back.
There we go.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to fix all of this stuff. I was too tired. I was super tired. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been fighting my headache for a while.
Still fighting the headache?
It's not so bad now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better.
I have so much, like, I have, like, it's funny because I have, hey, Adam, how are you? Sound check
Wow,
good?
Adam's on?
Thank you. Thank you for doing a sound check, Adam. I appreciate that. I just had to fix it too, so it's like, oh, goddamn, wow, I'm performing for the camera and not even remembering that my camera's not fucking working. That's hysterical. I'm sitting there looking at my camera and addressing my camera, and then I look down below my camera is where my OBS is, and then I'm like, where's my fucking face? Oh, right, I'm a dumbass. Where my face usually
Where is my face?
is gone because my camera's not working, because it sucks. The butt. How are you doing tonight, Adam? I've almost filled up.
Forgot what block I was using.
I've almost filled up this
I
whole
was
place.
using polished diorite slabs. Okay.
By almost, I mean not even close, because holy shit, there's so much water I gotta put in here. Like...
Alright, polished andesite. Where's my polished... Oh, for the love of Pete. I'm over here trying to build, and I'm like, what did I do with my other supplies?
Pete is feeling very loved, apparently.
Who's feeling very loved?
I said Pete is feeling very loved. Made it to highlight. Oh, level 62, Twilight Highlands. Grinding to how be you? Not bad. I'm glad you made it to the Highlands. So, if rumor is right, by the way, Adam, the Gilneas stuff should be dropping in January because WoW just came out with their roadmap for the future, and one of their big things that they talked about. No, yeah, it is. Yeah. So one of the things that they talked about, obviously, like, you know, it's the restoration. It's the restoration of, you know, the night elf home. And I'm guessing everybody is like, well, now that the night elves have got their house back, can the Gilneans have a little something something? So Dragonflight, even though it's like they're not gonna have any new raids because Farrak was the big bad, they have plenty of shit to do still. So their roadmap is pretty ambitious, I'll be honest with you. Like, they want to do something. Like, fuck, I had it in front of me. Well, okay. Keep in mind that a lot of people are doing these theorizings and stuff like that with the idea of an 8-week cycle because that's what WoW seems to be sticking with right now, which is weird, but all right. But Adam has started playing WoW again, Mel, and he's doing it just because the Worgen, the Gilneans, are going to be getting their homeland back, which they haven't had it for since basically the beginning because they got kicked out of it because the undead are assholes.
Well, I knew all about this because I heard all of his diatribe last time. Very familiar.
Yeah,
very familiar.
You're not going to be under geared, Adam, because, I mean, are you refusing to, like, level in Dragonflight? Or are you just leveling everywhere else except in Dragonflight? Because that's just silly. Dragonflight's awesome, and you should stop being racist against dragons. I'm just saying.
That's right.
That's racist. Zone by zone. That's fine, but you're wrong. So how about you stop being silly and do it the other way? I'll get to Dragonflight soon enough. Soon enough. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, you made an evoker. Did you enjoy the starting quest, or did you just make it and then leave it and abandon it? A monster. I don't
That's
even
right, like the
like.
monster you are.
I actually like I made my evoker and then I actually leveled it to 70. So you haven't even gone through the fucking breach. Oh my god, you haven't even gone through the forbidden reach. You're dead to me.
Wow.
Ah.
I like how mean she is about it.
Get my dragons their love. They deserve it. They deserve every single piece of it.
All of the love ever.
All of it. This is weird not having my cameras on though.
I
I
know,
keep
right?
looking up. I keep looking up at my like up at the camera like I'm talking to it and then it's like nope, nope. There is no face. Everybody's like, what the fuck? All right, since I jumped in,
Right,
I've
what's
done all
going
of Wrath and almost finished Kata. I remember this is all new content to me. Okay, fair. But if you're so, you know, wanting to experience story and all that bullshit, you could just, you know, watch novel.
You're just what?
There's a guy named Noble or Novel, depending on how you pronounce it. He does a bunch of lore, basically. He does a bunch of lore videos and stuff like that, and he is like he's my go-to for lore on World of Warcraft because there's so much fucking lore in this game. Everybody's having a field day and I love it. It's great. It's fantastic, but oh my god, there's so much. And we're all like super happy that one of the original creators is back too.
Of course.
Yeah, so like we're all like he's basically finishing off the story that he started, which is good, you know, that's good. Also, like, you know, it helps everybody kind of like
Why you say that? Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Well, it is good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no ill will towards Metzen. He is a bit of a dude, but he's not terrible and like, you know, he has actually shown that he has grown in a lot of ways, but like, you know, I think it's hard after it's difficult because part of the reason why he left was burnout, and because he left basically the guy that was a mega douchebag just shat all over like one of the big characters by like doing Sylvanas really dirty and how things played out there. Now don't get me wrong, they could have given her a similar like motivation because and I feel like that they were definitely going somewhere with it, but Asfarabi just kind of like took that story and shat all over it. And then this whole, the jailer plot line was just like, they just mishandled it severely. I think the last story that Metzen really had his hands like really in was Legion, and that was so good. Legion was so good. It was just good storytelling all around. And BFA still had really good moments, but Shadowlands was just a fucking nightmare. You are having fun? I'm glad you're having fun. I also got to do the test Greymane. Which one was that one, Adam? The test Greymane stuff? Because that's is that Gen's daughter? Is all I want to bear the curse of my people. Daddy Greymane goes, no, champion, watch after her. But she asked and I bite. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've done the Worgen story stuff. I actually have to go. Maybe that's the heritage armor stuff. I haven't done that stuff yet because my Worgen, I actually have to level a Worgen again because I didn't realize the one Worgen I have at max, like not max, previous max levels is I boosted her, and because I boosted her, you can't boost a character and then do the heritage armor. You have to actually level them from 0 to 50, I think. Shit, why is that one still leaking? At least I can do this by like with no fear of drowning because I've got, I need to figure out where I'm going to put, no, I need to put water everywhere first and then I will figure out where to put the conduit. It's going to be somewhere. Okay, so you have done the heritage armor. Okay, I haven't done that quest yet. Because I am a dumbass. I've done the night elf, the stormwind, so the humans. Who else's heritage armor did I get? I believe I did the dark iron. I've done the void elves. Yeah. I haven't done a lot of heritage armor quests actually now that I think about it. But then again, the last 2 expansions, I literally was like, I'm gonna level all of my alts, and then I was just like, you know what, priest is enough. 1's fine. I don't need all the alts. But then again, it's because like I know how to play shadow priests, like, and I know how to play holy ostensibly as well. Healing is not that hard as a priest. But I only heal when I do dungeons or raids. And if I don't do a lot of dungeons or raids, then I will just do shadow instead, which is DPS. And while the DPS is not amazing, it still functions. It still serves me well. And then every once in a while, I'll log on to my hunter and I will kill everything by sneezing and get mad and go back to my priest. And like, I'm gonna work for my DPS, fuck it.
Nice.
It's so ridiculous sometimes. I go onto my hunter and it's just like, achoo! Oh, everything's dead. Awesome. I didn't have to do shit.
Everything's dead. There we go. That's better.
All base classes for all races. I like to sneeze murder. Do you still think we might get all base classes for all races? Like, I know we're going to be getting heritage armor for all the races. I know that so WoW came out with their roadmap for 2024. It's a preliminary one, or at least it's a idea. And when they do the roadmaps, which is a very cool idea that they do, it's basically to just be like, this is what our plans are, and everybody's just like, yay, plans.
Plans.
But like, love plans? Who doesn't love a plan? But basically, in those plans, they had listed that they are going to be coming out with a Draenei and Troll heritage armors, which they still haven't done. I don't think they've done. They might have done Orc. I don't actually know. Oh man, am I gonna have to look this up? Because now I'm curious. I think the Troll and the Draenei don't die. I think the Troll and the Draenei are. No,
like it's just more like I hate when I'm looking in a chest and then I look up and then there's like zombies coming at me.
Oh.
Mofo.
I know I'm living dangerously right now because I actually can't hear anything because for whatever reason my my sound decided to be fucky, and like right now I've got both my speakers on and I've got my headphones in because otherwise seriously? What's going on here?
Who's hitting me? Oh, are you fucking serious? I did not look at you. No, I did not. Go to hell.
Oh,
you
no.
dickwad.
That is the worst.
I was not looking at you. Where the fuck are you?
I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah.
You have given me permission.
Right, you took off.
Oh, so to get to do the red Draenei, by the way, Adam, it's actually not. I don't know why you think you're going to Undercity for it. You actually have to go to so your Draenei can now be customized to be the demon subtype, but you have to go to Argus to get that. Valen, or what the fuck is the name of the prophets? Prophet is, oh shit. Starts with a V. Whatever the name of the leader of the Draenei is, his name is, it's not Varian because that's fucking Anduin's dad. Velen, that's it.
Shit. That's what I think it is. All right, it is. It fucking is. It's fine.
Nothing is fine.
Don't mind me. I'm talking to myself for a little while. Okay.
This looks really cool. Like,
I have to accept it.
Except that you're just doing all the chitty chatty. Although I'm wondering why some of this is not waterlogging. That's the part that's not cool. I don't like that some of this is not waterlogging for some reason. That's weird. Oops. That is a perfect square of water. That's not what I wanted.
I guess that makes sense, but I don't like it.
Dislike?
I'm debating. I'm debating on some things over here. Oh, I'm gonna do this. That would work.
I'm probably about to drown. Yeah, I'm about to drown. That's good.
Okay.
Go me. Yeah.
I thought you were all like, I don't care about drowning or whatever.
I don't, but if I stay in the water too long, because I don't have a what are they called? I don't have a conduit up and running yet. Right now I'm being really silly and I'm placing source water blocks on the ceiling, and then I'm going back and then I'm putting kelp underneath it afterwards to turn them all into water blocks. Because ostensibly what I would like to do, what I'm gonna do actually, is I'm gonna try to find some thematic fish and put them in here too. Because there's no way that, like, you know, it's like its own little kind of aquarium. Kind of sort of aquarium.
Nice.
But it's just gonna take a while, because yeah. Oh, slight tangent though. Did you see that Hermitcraft season 9 is ending?
No.
Yeah, so their latest season had been going on for 22 months. So apparently it is the longest running Hermitcraft season that they've ever had.
Wow.
And
22
like
months, not bad.
that, yeah, almost 2 years, which is like kind of bananas when you think about it. And it's funny because I remember like was it Zuma and Impulse and Tango a little bit have all had their kind of like end of season kind of like last episodes, and they have been talking about like all the stuff that they did, and I was like, holy shit, that was this season. They did a lot this season, like a lot, and I was just like, damn, I did not realize that this was all this season. But it was. Wow. Like, once you think about it, you're like, oh shit, it was this season. Which is just really funny. But I think that Tango did such a great job with Decked Out too. Apparently, I don't know if he did it or if it was like fans that did it. Somebody made a D&D 5th edition module of Decked Out. Like, and I'm talking like really? It's 100 and some odd pages. And it's got like NPCs that are like named after the, like kind of like inspired by or named after the hermits, and just like he basically had an end of a post-mortem stream about Decked Out, and he had one of those.
Right.
And just talking about like at the very end of his stream, he was talking about like he was basically just talking about what went well this time and what he would have changed. Like what didn't work out this time around, and so what he'll change for I guess he started I missed this part, but he started the stream with I am not doing a Decked Out 3 to maybe I'll do a Decked Out 3, but not anytime soon, to all right, I'm definitely doing a Decked Out 3, but it's going to be a couple of years. It was so funny because he was just like he just started with no, we're not going to do this, and then he was just like, all right, maybe. And then he was just like, all right, we're gonna do it, just not right now. And it's like, yeah, that man is like, right. That man needs to take a fucking nap, because like they may have been like this season was 22 months. For at least 15 of those months, he had been working on Decked Out too.
Oh, geez.
And like that's like from start to finish. Like it took over a year just to create the space and the levels and the redstone and the mechanics and like fucking everything just to do Decked Out too. And it came out awesome. I had so much fun watching them, like watching all the hermits do it. It is definitely a very different, like I think what just boggles my mind about Decked Out 2 and Decked Out in general, like the first one as well, is the fact that he does all of that stuff within the Minecraft engine. Like it's not oh, we did command blocks, and it's like this is something that he did in survival. Now don't get me wrong, they definitely use some mods, especially for some of for a lot of like all of the audio stuff, so the audio cues and stuff like that. But for the most part, everything was Minecraft mechanics in survival, like, which is just wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
completely wild and just boggles. And I'm just like, good Lord, man. One of the things he was kind of upset that didn't work out this season, or like with this version of Decked Out though, was the fact that the evokers just did not, they were not the threat that they were in the other season, in the first Decked Out. Because in the first Decked
Right.
Out, like that was your you can't stay here forever, you have to get out, because then the evokers saw you and summoned the Vex, and then, you know, that was the end. Like, you know, the Vex came, and then because you had no armor and you had no health, they came and they one-shot you and everything was done. But I guess this time around, like, while the Ravagers were supposed to be like one of the obstacles, they were like, you know, the Vex were still supposed to be a big obstacle for like staying in the dungeon for too long, because the idea is like, you know, for you to be stressed because you don't know where everything is and you can't just wait around for things to be ready and stuff like that too. You have to be constantly
Right.
like moving, constantly you know, guessing, or like, you know, things like that. And that there was definitely enough randomness in a lot of the things that he came up with, but just at the end of the day, the Vexes and the Evokers just did not work out. So people were able to kind of like maximize their clank and yet still like get through things and stuff like that without having to worry about Evokers wrecking their shit.
Huh.
But yeah, it was very fun to watch some people. And I actually kind of liked too that he did so basically, like, for their final hurrah when the Decked Out, you know, dungeon was open and everything like that too, like, he still has to run a lot of things in the background while people are doing it. So it's like he's not able to play this game. He's just watching people do it. So he's basically the dungeon master in that sense. But what is interesting though is that it was kind of a competition for all the hermits to basically win Decked Out, like collect the best deck, get the most trophies at the end of the thing. And every week, everybody, like, you know, there was a leaderboard and people had certain, you know, where they fell, like who was first this week, who was second, who was third. And then, like, you know, who won overall. And then, of course, defending his belt, per se, Etho won Decked Out too, which he won the first one as well, because, you know, Etho...
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
He's a bit of a min-maxer. That's just kind of how Etho does. He's funny though. I like Etho.
Right.
You know, and like I think it was
unfamiliar to me. I understand.
I know. But like so that was so Etho was first place, second place was Cub Fan, and he also, like, he made a really good valiant effort. Like, he and Hypno were definitely like in the kind of like in the lead in there. But like the dark horse was Scar, because Scar struggled. Yeah, he got third. So like Scar really struggled initially, like with, like, you know, he didn't even know how like the compasses like worked to get the items that you need to finish a run. And so like he really struggled, but he like made a lot of really smart moves and stuff like that too, and just literally came out of nowhere with third place, which was really funny. But what I liked about it though, what I liked about this was not only did like they have like the, like, you know, the weekly who first, second, and third type of thing, like the competition that way, but they also had basically Tango put like a bunch of little like secrets and stuff like that within the dungeon itself. And like from what I understand, both Pearl and Hypno, I think it was, were kind of like, he had these he had this fun little thing where like the Easter eggs from one of their holiday season things, they were hidden all throughout the dungeon so people could collect them, and that would unlock the 4th level. Like, you had to find all of the Easter eggs in order for everybody to get access to the 4th and final level of the dungeon. So like, but not a lot of the hermits like really went in there to try and look for them, except for Pearl and Hypno, who got the most, I believe. Like, some did, some found Easter eggs here and there, but Pearl and Hypno were like, no, I'm gonna find them, I'm gonna find them, I'm gonna find them. And and like Pearl found like 13 of them or something like that. I forgot what it was. But Pearl really dived into finding like all of the secrets of Decked Out too. And by like there were like puzzles. He had like you had to be in certain spots at certain times or insert certain items like keys and stuff like that. Like he had a bunch of puzzles and things like that for somebody to follow. And Pearl ended up doing that, and at the very end, like after everybody was like, you know, everybody got their rewards for being first, second, or third, and then Pearl actually got the reward of the dungeon master. Basically, like she won decked out too because she found all of the secrets and then gave Tango the final like passcode from learning all the secrets. It basically had like a sequence of words or phrases, and then from each word or phrase there was like one letter, and then that word was the final thing. All right, and like all that. So and then like she basically got like a really cool crown. She got the decked out 2 crown and everything like that too. So
nice. Oh my god. All right, I gotta pause on this for a second. I gotta go do something different for a second because my brain is hurting.
Oh no.
It just hurts. I have to. My head is hurting so much, and I'm like, I need to go do something else for just a little bit so that I can.
So that your head doesn't hurt.
Yes.
I know. It's hard right now. Like this is the first time I've logged on in like a while, and I'm just like upsetty because I'm like, what was I doing? But it's like I have not had time to do anything else.
I know what I was doing. I'm in the middle of building something, but I'm just like, okay, my brain hurts. And I've got, oh shit, get away from me. I'm trying to look at my thing and figure out what I'm doing here, okay? Oh, this fucking sucks. I gotta go make some glass or something because I can't keep dealing with these stupid fuckers wandering into my house, my thing.
I was gonna say, just to shield them off and just have like a big glass bubble where you're just like, haha, you suckers can't get me, neener.
Yeah, basically. I'm just tired of this nonsense. Get lost. Yeah. There's like 50 goddamn ender. I mean, what do you call it? You get lost too. Creepers. There's fucking creepers everywhere out here. I have like 50 creepers out here. What do you think you're doing? Get lost.
Who do you think you are?
Like, literally, you should look at my map. It's just fucking creepers everywhere.
Man.
So many. Get lost. You get lost. Wow, I got... Oh, you know what? Just someone make it daytime so I don't deal with the shit right now. Alright, I'm trying to put stuff back in my chest here, okay, people? No time for your nonsense. I have 0 time for any of your nonsense.
Ain't time for this bullshit.
I do not. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Okay. I am going to go get some glass. And I'm sure I have some glass here somewhere. I'm positive. Oh, thank God. All right. Should I do panes of glass? Or should I do blocks of glass?
What's gonna look prettier?
Like panes. I don't care.
Makes me sad that the panes don't like hold back water like properly, so that you can't use them for like doohickeys.
Right? I agree.
Aquariums, that's it.
Agree.
I was like, what is the word I'm looking for? My brain will not give it to me. The word is aquariums. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to do something slightly risky. I have to use the bathroom really quick, so I'm gonna let you just sit here and chat for about 5 minutes. So this should be fun, but I don't have to worry about a camera, so that's great. So you can just sit there and talk to Adam, and then have to log into YouTube or watch the video. Huh?
Is Adam in Discord?
I don't know, actually. Is he in Discord?
He's not in Discord, so I can't talk to him because I don't have...
I will be right back.
Because I don't have the chat open.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
Adam, you should log into
He's gonna have to
Discord.
go unheard.
All right, I'll be
He's
right
gonna
back.
have to go unheard. All right, have fun.
Oh shit.
Enjoy. Anyway, I just
know.
realized, like, either what? Did you sign in? I can't hear you. Let me turn it up. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, I turned it up. All right, what are you
Is that
doing
better?
playing WoW with this bullshit? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing WoW.
I thought you didn't have time to come to game, but you have time to play WoW.
I don't have time for anything. And I'm mad at Blizzard.
You what?
I'm mad at Blizzard.
Man, why are you mad at Blizzard?
They keep giving me the things that I want that make me have to play their games.
Mm-hmm. That's what they fucking do. You gotta watch out for that kind of thing.
Oh, I mean, it's been 16 some odd years, so, you know, it's about time, but...
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh,
time.
yeah. Oh, 13 years, I'm sorry, I was off by a little bit, I think.
Oh, 13 years? Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Alright. I just realized I gotta move all of my stuff inside, inside my hangar here, for this glass wall to be useful, so I was like, "Oh, shit." Now I need to go over here and, like, make some more chests. Like, somewhere accessible to my building, but not, like, in the way of my building, so now I'm gonna I have so
Bigger
many
chests.
supplies over here, I'm just like, "Let's just go put a bunch of chests over here. Let's just move all these supplies over."
Do you have one of those auto sorting stations?
I don't. I do not, in fact, have anything like that. But I can at least empty my current storage. I can do auto sorting in here. I can't do auto sorting in my actual, like, personal inventory. I can only do auto sorting in my let's see, inside the chests themselves. So it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. But I'm going to empty all of my stuff into here. And then I'm going to sort it. Yes, there we go. Yes, very nice, very nice. I wish I had more shulker boxes because it's much easier to move everything if you have shulker boxes, you know? You can just, like, take it and put it down over here and then, like, load all your shit into it. And then you're like, then you can just move the shulker box around. Actually, why am I even bothering? I'm just going to do this fucking inventory right here. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Getting more shulkers.
Are you doing what?
Time to get more shulkers.
I know, but then I'd have to go on an end busting run, and I don't know if I'm in the mood for that. I was like, like, that sounds like work, and I'm just not here for that right now, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds like fun, though.
I mean, kinda, like, it is fun, I'm not gonna lie, it is fun. There are many times where I highly enjoy doing some end busting, absolutely. But I don't know, like, I'm trying to like get some things. I'm trying to do a couple things, and I feel like I gotta focus, but I can't really focus. I don't know how to explain it.
Focusing is so hard to do.
I know, like, I want to finish this build, but I also want to enjoy what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, are you enjoying the build right now, or does it feel like a slog? If it feels like a slog, then, why are you playing the game? Go do something else for a little while.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling a little bit frustrated with the build because I it's hard for me to like. I'm putting like a box or two, and then I'm feeling like, okay, that's not right, or that's not right, you know. And I keep going back and redoing things, and going back and redoing things, and it's like, okay, are you just not sure, or are you trying to focus? Like, so I don't know.
Is this still Hoth?
Yes, I am working
Yeah.
on Hoth at the moment.
Nice.
Indeed.
This is
So
good.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm happy with how it's coming along. I really am. I'm trying. I feel like if I can get one half of my ship done, then I will be able to like visualize the second half of the ship. Like I can just mirror it. So I'm trying to get one half of it done, basically, is what it comes down to. So that I can, you know, so that I can match it and do the same thing on the other side. So that's my goal right now. But I also have to go, like, I keep getting distracted because I also got to finish the flooring in here. And there's a lot of it I have to put in. So I have to go make a bunch of things, you know. I don't know. You know, stuff. I'm doing stuff. That's what I'm doing.
Working with ice
But right
is
now,
hard.
I'm moving all my fucking inventory because I have so much inventory everywhere. I'm like just trying to move it over and get it organized, like, so I can see what the flip I have. Because I actually was gonna do a different build, and then I changed my mind and scrapped that build, and I'm doing a different one now. So now I don't necessarily need all of the stuff that I grabbed earlier. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we've been there. We
So
did that
I
with the sand.
have, yeah, I have, right? So I have a bunch of stuff that I needed before, and now I don't need. Like, okay, did you really think this through? Like, was this a smart use of your time? Like, that's kind of where I am right now. Like,
Oh,
you know, you could have done better. You could have figured this out a little bit sooner, maybe, but that's not how it works. You know how it is. That is in fact not how it works.
I believe in you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I am trying to consolidate a few things here. I miss my old sorting system. I'm not gonna lie. I really do miss my old sorting system. Because it was much easier to kind of like see what you had because you had your sorters all set up. But it was a bitch to build. It took me forever to build it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that again. You know, like, I don't necessarily want to go and build that entire sorting system once more.
Yeah.
Because that seems like work, and I don't know if I'm there for that.
It's a lot.
I know, it's so funny because we've played, you know, we've done a lot of Minecraft over the years, you know, and many iterations of Minecraft. And in those iterations, I have built the sorters twice. That's it. In all those iterations, I have only built sorters twice. So I was not actually up for it other than that. So I'm kind of like, you know, I want to do them, but there's so much goddamn work that I avoid it. You know, I like actively avoid it. So I like let that be a lesson to me, I guess, you know. But I do think I'm gonna have to take some of this inventory back to my base because I think I have too much of everything here. I don't think I need nearly this much shit. I feel like somebody came over and dumped a bunch of things in my boxes. I really do because of the amount of crap
Would have
that
done
I
such
have
a
in
thing.
here. I don't know, but I'm like,
Ooh.
how the hell do I have this much of any of these items? Like, this, I shouldn't have this much stuff over here. What the hell was I doing, you know? I'm confused. Where did I get half of this stuff from? You know, like,
No one I could think of would ever do such a thing to you.
oh my god. I know full well who would do such a thing to me. Okay, I know very well exactly who would do that. So, nice try, but no. I know a couple people who would do that, but yeah.
I was gonna say I
Goodness
can
gracious.
count at least 4.
Right, exactly. Yeah. How many people on this server? 5? No.
Well, George
Like,
George isn't on the server, so.
George is not on the server. Yeah, he'd be the other person to do it. But he is not actually on the server, so we're okay there. But oh my god, the amount of shit I have in here. Why do I have all this stuff? Like, where did I get it all from? You know? I'm flabbergasted. Oh my
Rather than bringing
god.
it home, if you just scattered boxes throughout the areas that you go to, then you'll just always
Yeah,
have stuff on hand.
yeah, that's about right. I'm just like, what was I doing here?
We should all
Yeah,
go to
I do it.
Scotland.
We should all go to Scotland.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm down
yeah.
with that. Oh, there's that end rod I needed.
Then I'm gonna start up a farm and open a little pub and yeah.
Oh yeah, in Scotland.
Yeah.
I
I love that she
like that.
guilted you on.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I did because I was like, "Oh my god, you talk to myself." Like, well,
I had,
Hi.
I forgot that I forgot that I no longer have a bathroom down here, so I had to go all the way upstairs.
What
oh shit.
Yeah.
heck?
Oh no, and then just because I was upstairs, the cats were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm
Ah,
like, "I'm peeing.
Now
Why?"
what did you shoot at me?
And then they were just like Maki is just like looking at me very accusatory, and then I look over and I see that their water dish is like blinking, which means that the like it's out one, it's out of water, and two, that it desperately needs the filter changed and everything like that too. And I was like, oh my god, okay, fine. So I got guilted by my cats to quickly change their water filter.
I mean, how dare you?
I know, I'm a
I'm saying.
monster, obviously.
Here we go. I'm gonna just fill in this whole thing with glass so that none of these bricks can bother me while I'm building in here, okay?
No, none of these silly bricks.
Yes.
Alright, why is that?
Putting panes up is so much harder than putting up blocks.
Yeah, because sometimes they won't go on certain like diagonals or whatever. You're just kind of like, could you just not be such a shit and work?
I always also try to figure out like why they only do half a block when they're not connected to something. Like, why is that?
What do you
What's the
mean?
mechanics there? So when you're putting panes of glass up, also I did not say you could go right there. All right. When you're putting panes of glass up, right?
Mm-hmm.
They really only do half a pane of glass. Whenever you put glass in here. Whenever you put one by itself, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of weird.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the same because it's a similar mechanics to fence posts.
Yeah, like that. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, but maybe that's why that does it that way. Not a good way to do it, but maybe that's why they do it.
I'm just saying, why does it do it at all, you know?
Why it gotta be like that? Don't gotta be like
Why
that.
does it gotta be like that?
It do be
I'm
doing
about-
things.
I'm gonna be throwing some shit
Solely to make you
into-
ask questions.
I know. Just to be a pain in
I
the
get that.
ass.
Believe it. I 100% believe it. All right. I just had to go and throw some crap in the trash. And then I have to go and put some of these things away because it is ridiculous the amount of shit that I have in my inventory right now. I'm just like, why do I have all of this?
Why do I need
Oh, why do I have all this stuff? That doesn't belong there. All right.
So now that the Hermitcraft stuff at season 9 is done, the big buzz about everything is that like after every season of Hermitcraft, they put their world download, like the season download, out there.
Mhm.
So now I'm just sitting here like, what if I want to play Decked Out too?
What if you want to play that? What do?
Oh my
do?
god, it would be awesome, but the problem is that there would be so many mods you would need.
Oh, no.
Too many mods.
Hmm.
Like just from like the server stuff alone, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have, it's really funny too because I've seen the episodes that Zuma has done before where he talks about basically the server side maintenance that they have to do, and it's like in-game maintenance that they do where like hermits have to go and they clear up like dead chunks and stuff that people aren't using anymore, and then like after they do that, then it like, you know, they have like little server resets here and there. Like they have I think they have a server reboot like every 24 hours or something like that too, which is funny because, or at least maybe it's not every day, but maybe it's like every week they have like a server reboot that are scheduled for maintenance to kind of like clear out the, I don't know. But what's funny is that in a lot of ways, especially like Doc and Zuma and like Impulse and Tango, like all of their like, you know, big redstone farmers and stuff like that too, they have to kind of make certain things in the game so that their farms don't break in the interruption because of the resets and stuff.
Right.
It's just like, oh, this seems so fucking complicated. Although Tango did have a great he did say something that really made me laugh, and the reason why it made me laugh because it was like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. God, why didn't I think of that? So when during his basically post-mortem that he was having with people about, you know, all the things about Decked Out 2 and stuff, it was like a 2.5 hour stream that he did, live stream that he did, and he was talking about basically like, you know, everybody that like, he was talking about some of these things that he wanted to do, and then also explaining a couple, like it wasn't his explaining video, but it was, oh yeah, and this is like, you know, how this functioned during Decked Out and this, that, and the other, so that when people play it during the world download, they would have an idea. Well, what's really funny is like, he's like, you know, and then after a couple of days when all the wardens die on you, and because the wardens get damaged while they're down there, like you can do it so they like, you know, you name tag them and stuff like that and make it so that, you know, they'll part of the system. But at the end of the day, the wardens, the ravagers, like all the mobs that are in there, there's still hazards that you can't account for. So sometimes your obstacles will die. And he said, he's like, you know, if you come across a scenario where like all your wardens are dead, he's like, just, you know, reinstall the server. Like, just reinstall the game because then you'll have a fresh start. Done. Look at that. And I was like, oh, that's smart. It was really funny because like things that he like, one of the reasons why, like, you know, it's so tough in a lot of ways to do like a thing like Decked Out is that he had to be the dungeon master because he had to make sure that, like, you know, things were working, like the redstone was all working, and
Right.
all the like, you know, the mobs were doing what they needed to do and not getting caught or trapped, or, you know, like there weren't any bugs that he had to fix, you know, shit like that. And like
Right.
he's like, yeah, there's some hardcore maintenance you kind of have to do too, where like he would have to go and every 3 or 4 days he'd have to replace like the wardens that he had down in the third and fourth, or is it third? I know it was third level. Maybe it was also in the fourth level too. Like in the bottom levels, and then like every like once a week, sometimes he'd have to replace a Ravager or two. The only thing I don't think he had to replace was Willy, which was the drowned that he had, the trident drowned that he had in the like the water area. And like
Right.
but like, you know, and then there was also the fact that like sometimes the cards would no longer be within at the end of every decked out run they would get a chance to get cards, and then sometimes, you know, he'd have to restock the cards and stuff. And that's part of the reason why I think like there's be way too many mods that you'd have to do, because there's, or not really mods, there's like a lot of data packs that you'd have to add in order to run the server. In order to run the Hermitcraft server, because there's so much custom art that goes into like, especially like a feature like decked out.
Right.
Because the cards are all custom, like the items are all custom, like all of the artifacts that people picked up during, like those are the objects of the game.
Yeah.
Like everything is custom stuff. And it's just like, I think that what they use for customs is like default item that they use is pumpkins.
Oh my god.
So it's just like, but they've been messing
That's
with.
still
What's up?
like that's insane. That's an insane amount of work. Like, I mean, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And it's just like, I think the biggest thing that makes me kind of sad is that I didn't get a chance to see more of Ren and Etho. Ren and Etho did a speed racer, kind of like a raceway game. And not a lot of people really got to it because it was like towards the end of the season. So it's kind of like the final like game and stuff like that too. But I did get to see like Zuma mess with it a little bit. And I think False also helped them with it. It looked fun. They had like, they used boats on ice, and it was just kind of like this whole like they'd have to get through I don't know how these people do it, but like you have to like navigate these curves in the track, because if you're going too fast you're gonna spin out, and you got to hit a pillar at a certain whatever, and voila, now you win or something. I don't even know. It's just bananas.
There is a method. I understand.
Yeah, there's some method. It's bananas. It's complicated. Like, what the hell? I feel like I need to like put some kelp down just to try to sort of waterlog a bunch of stuff here. Or like I'm trying to make sure that like it goes all the way up, and yet it doesn't seem like it wants to go all the way up. Oh wow, that was sneaky. Wait, that's not a source block. There's a little like crevice that apparently I missed, so therefore it's like just sitting there like, you know, a pocket of air. Like, no, there must be no air. It must be all underwater. All be underwater.
All right, here comes the fun part. I gotta go over and throw all of this concrete powder.
Turn it into concrete. Fuck yeah, concrete. So are you seriously, Adam? Are you seriously gonna go through every single expansion and level up throughout the expansion?
It is my goal. I was gonna skip Mist, but I forgot about the Theramore thing. And then
I thought Theramore. Oh yeah, that was a miss. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you tell me it's something else, great, then I'll totally skip.
No, Theramore. That was all Garrosh because he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna skip Warlords for now and then go back to it, just because
Yeah.
there's things I want to do in Legion.
Yeah, Warlords is skippable. Nobody like the Gilneans. Like Warlords is skippable as an alliance player, especially because it's really just like there was a lot of really good stuff going on with Khadgar, but now that it's not current content, it's like, oh, okay, you could figure it out from there.
Who's Khadgar?
Really? Really, Adam? You're gonna Who's Khadgar? Did you play Burning Crusade?
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, Adam.
Adam.
I did Burning Crusade
Disappoint.
in 2016
Don't
for the very
listen to
first
her.
time.
Okay.
Don't listen to her. At all.
Khadgar, you
ish.
know, he's the old guy who oh God, I want to remember this guy's name because he is a very prominent actor in a lot of sci-fi stuff. And I cannot remember the name of the actor, but he is in Burning Crusade, he was he's Medivh's apprentice.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Oh my
Okay.
god, I'm just tired. Okay.
Okay.
Here I am picturing some orc or something, and I'm like,
no, she can't make you feel guilty. Don't listen to that. Okay.
no, I like I was just talking about this today.
What?
I like Medivh a lot, so
Yeah.
Khadgar.
All
Okay,
right.
so Mel, maybe you know his name, but do you remember Braytak from Stargate?
Nope.
He was Teal'c's mentor figure, father figure.
I don't.
Did you not watch
I'm sorry, I
Stargate?
don't remember.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think I've watched enough Stargate, honestly, to be able to tell you.
I'm gonna have to look up his name because it's gonna drive me nuts. What is his name?
I'm in the middle of working on Hoth. I don't have time for other fandoms. Okay.
Tony Amendola.
It was good.
Okay, do you know who Tony Amendola is?
I don't.
He was in.
I love all of the silence.
Oh, he was Geppetto in Once Upon a Time.
Oh.
I still have to watch that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I mean, there was a period in which that thing jumped the shark so hard, so.
Oh yeah, I think it was after like the 4th season. I kind of just checked out.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would be able to pick that character out.
That's okay.
Just yet.
He's in a lot of like, I know that he's in The Expanse somewhere too, and like a bunch of other like sci-fi fantasy adjacent things.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty cool actor, pretty funny. As Khadgar, he's also amusing as fuck. What's really funny is that Taliesin and Avatel, one of the two YouTubers that I really like, they like to use Khadgar because Khadgar in Legion, Khadgar is kind of like a big deal, and in a lot of ways, towards the end of the game, there's this little Khadgar floating head of like his little head is like floating, and he's like, "Champion, I need your thing," like, and it's just really funny that they use that's the little image of Khadgar's head inside of a bubble. For one of their basically like for their smash cuts where they're like, knowledge is power is like one thing that he says or something like that too, and just a little bubble head. He's really funny. Like character wise, good character. Actor is also pretty cool.
He sounds cool.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
he's got a very distinctive voice too. Like if you heard his voice, you'd be like, oh, that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would.
Yeah.
I would. Now I have to listen to him talk.
That reminds me of there's a documentary. I don't know if it's Netflix or no, it's not Netflix. It's there's a documentary out there called That Guy. And it's literally about a bunch of voice actors, and like, you know, you recognize them by their voice, but you don't recognize them by their face.
Right.
It's like, oh, that's that guy.
Right, it's so distinctive, you know?
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic for me because that you said that, because one of those people is Gene Shepherd.
Okay.
And most people would be like, who the fuck's, I mean, okay, most people alive right now would say, who the fuck is Gene Shepherd? He was
Mhm.
actually really well known back in his time. He died in the 90s. But he was like an American, humorist and comedian and things like that too.
Mhm.
But he has a very, very distinctive voice to me
Yeah.
because he narrated two things that I really like. And one of the things that he narrated is A Christmas Story, the movie. So have you watched A Christmas Story?
Is that the one with
The leg lamp and Ralphie and
Oh yeah,
you know.
yes. You'll put your
Okay.
eye out
He's
with that kid.
Yes. He Gene Shepherd is the narrator of the movie as adult Ralphie, like talking about
Oh.
himself as the child, right?
Yeah.
And that's Gene Shepherd. And he also is the narrator and the father of the main animatronic in the Carousel of Progress at Disney. So it always gets me because every time I hear his voice in A Christmas Story, I'm like, oh my God, it's the dad from,
Oh.
from A Carousel of Progress.
It's
Like
from
I know
Disney.
that whole spiel so well, like from the Carousel of Progress. So like we watched A Christmas Story last night and I was just like, oh my God, every time I hear Gene Shepherd, all I can hear is the father, and the main animatronic in that ride.
That's hysterical.
I know. So it's such a weirdly specific thing, but that's how I remember that guy,
Yeah.
And but I mean, like he was, like I said, he was a host, I think, of I think he might have hosted the Tonight Show for a while. He did a lot of things, and he wrote a lot of stuff, and he was considered like a really good, American humorist. And but like I said, I remember him from Carousel of Progress. I don't know if that would make him happy or sad. I really don't know. So he's just gonna have to live with it, or he
not.
doesn't because he's dead. But you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just have to accept that your legacy might not be what you think your legacy is gonna be. This is the best thing.
Congratulations! I remember you as a robot.
I know. I have no idea what he looks like. I know what he looks like, but like I only because I looked. Not because I actually know what he looks like, because I'm so used to hearing his voice is very distinctive to me, but his face is not. So
yeah,
there you go. That's a good one right there. It just cracks me up. I don't know how many people have made the connection between A Christmas Story and the Carousel of Progress. Like no one else has ever mentioned it to me when
Disney
we've
nerds.
gone.
Only Disney
But
nerds
I think about it, right? I think about it when at Christmas time, of course, when I'm watching A Christmas Story. I don't always think about A Christmas Story though when I'm on the Carousel of Progress. I just go, oh, it's Gene Shepherd, So it's kind of funny because I might have to like mention that next time I go with people and be like, hey, this voice? Does it sound familiar at all?
Do you know who this is?
Right. Why it might sound familiar? Well,
let me tell you.
So hey, he does have a legacy at least,
See, this is why the kids are this is why I am like excited for the trip with the kids to Disney for next year.
Oh yeah.
Not because it's Disney. No. I want them to sit there and just like listen and marvel at how much you can talk about Disney. Like Rhiannon is going to be enthralled with your insight. This is the child. Okay. I asked Jason, I told the kids that they needed to bring, a toy or two to grandma's, right? For the Christmas party.
Sure.
I told the kids, bring a toy or so, you could bring your computer if you want. Although right now Rhiannon lost her laptop, which is just driving me insane. I don't know how this she's lost it. I have no idea where it is. I have no fucking idea. I've cleaned her room. I've cleaned Ian's room. I have cleaned other places in the house. It is poofed into the ether. And it sucks because I'm pretty sure she left it at her grandmother's. What?
Okay. I was
But-
like, how do you lose a whole laptop? I mean,
I don't
say
know,
that
but
as if-
Rhiannon apparently can do that. So she
Look,
lost.
my kids definitely can, so
Yeah.
don't feel like it's. I just said that like a stupid idiot who's never had that issue.
Well, it's because like
when I
she
know
never
full
really,
well.
she just never really uses it. So that's why I'm like surprised that she fucking lost it. But anyway, so you know she's lost her laptop, but I like tell the kids go ahead and bring something to grandma's because you're gonna be staying the night. You know they had a big day that Saturday
Right.
because they had their belt test and they were gonna go from their
Uh-huh.
taekwondo to Dora's and then back to taekwondo and then to grandma's, and that was a big day for them, right?
Sure.
So
Yes.
Rhiannon gets her bag together, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I was like, okay, make sure you if you get bored, go ahead and bring a book. She brings, I shit you not, the Merriam-Webster dictionary, and I'm like,
It is a book.
are you gonna bring something to read? And she's like, I'll read it. And I looked at Jason like confusion on my face, and he's like, she likes to learn new words.
I mean,
I was like, are
I
you
don't see
kidding?
the problem. I don't see what the problem is.
I was gonna say that's a good book.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's a good book.
Oh my
That's right.
people.
It is a good book.
I don't even want to go into the dictionary to look for a word that I need to find.
What? Dictionary is a trip, man.
We start
I
there
haven't
and then we
even
move
read
on
this.
to the thesaurus. So
It's
the
like,
dictionary
yeah,
is just a
ooh,
gateway.
going for the hard stuff there.
Yeah, I actually have like thesaurus.com bookmarked because I may need it. You never know. Okay, like it could be it's a thing. I
The
could
thing,
need
you just
it.
need all of the words and the ways to describe how to kill somebody. It's fine.
Okay,
or that.
or that. I mean,
You gotta, if
whatever.
you're not on somebody's watch list, are you even trying?
I mean,
Man, look.
I don't know if I'm on anybody's watch list, but I mean, maybe I am.
Look, and I told
That's a
you
good
about the
question.
I told you about the Resiniferatox, and along that same line, there was also ricin and strychnine. But hey,
Oh yeah. All right, let me see here. All right, I'm just trying to set up my. I'm trying to do things here. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to figure out why some of these are allowing me to. I don't understand why some of them have just a smidge of air and some of them don't. Just don't get it. And I'm trying to understand. Because, like, I look up and it's like if I use my bucket or, like, I use the bucket to make a source block up top there. For the most part, like, everything is water. Everything's surrounded by water. Everything is good. Everything is fun. And then I look up and some of the ones, it's like I put a source block here. Why is there moving water? I don't understand. Why is there moving water?
That kind of question. Okay.
Yeah, I don't get it, and I don't appreciate the slander, is what I'm saying.
Okay, fair. I could definitely see that. I don't appreciate this slander.
Oh my god, I don't know why it's doing this. I don't get it. Minecraft water physics, craft water physics, just mystifies me apparently.
I mean, it does mystify me too. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is that?
It's
why is that doing that? I don't understand. I need it to not do that. Just for a hot second, please.
Okay, get out of there.
You just.
Did I say you could do that? Did I say you could?
Did I do?
I'm trying to like put up these blocks that I wanted to put up, but like I have them up, but the problem I've run into now is when I remove one of them, then it falls to a level below, which I don't want it to because I want to reuse those blocks. And so Now I keep having to jump down to the lower level and retrieve those blocks again, and then get my sorry ass back up to the level I was working on. Fine, I can do this, whatever. I can do this. Maybe. I can figure out how to get back up here
Possibly.
to this. Possibly, perhaps.
Mayhap.
My super well lit cavern. Oh
Yeah,
shit! I
this
didn't even
place is
realize what
actually pretty
cavern
well
was.
lit too. I was actually really surprised because I mean it's dark because it's all skulk and black concrete, but
Yeah.
like no mobs actually spawned in here while I was working on it. So
Oh, nice.
huzzah.
Yeah, right. All right, I have got to go make some more concrete. That's really the only answer to this.
Hey, and you know what? With that resource pack, I will make concrete like that all day, every day, and never go back because holy shit, I've watched those videos of Mumbo and Iskal and all of those hermits that decided, hey, we're totally gonna just make a bunch of we're gonna make a bunch of concrete. We're gonna spend 3 hours on a stream making a bunch of concrete for our freaking mega build. Holy shit. Actually, that's actually kind of funny too, because Iskal actually had his like end of season video as well, and his end of season video was about how he didn't really do like a whole heck of a lot this season, like, and he was kind of struggling a little bit to kind of get with the season, because once you get to a certain point, if you're not there like right at the beginning, a lot of the times it kind of like the momentum passes you by and it's just tough to kind of like get into it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
But Etho, I think Etho doesn't have a really like solid schedule, but he actually missed a good portion of the beginning of the season because both of his parents were in hospice and stuff, so he had to take care of his parents. So he missed out on a lot of the beginning of the first season. Or sorry, the first half of season 9. But like Iskal, he made a video about like his future with like Hermitcraft and stuff, because he kind of didn't do anything with the previous season either. But it's understandable why he didn't, because well, it's because they kind of agreed to kind of try and do a short season and see how that worked out for them. And some people thought it was okay, but I think too many of them were like, this is too rushed. They didn't like it. You know, so because then they didn't get a chance to really do a lot of the stuff that they wanted to, and just like, you know, so they definitely didn't think that that was like right for them, like doing a super short season like that. Because if I remember right, I think that season was only like 9 months, maybe 8 or 9 months.
Yeah, their latest one was 22.
It was super short too, because they kind of got screwed over with Mojang splitting up the update.
Right.
You know, and like, because there wasn't enough of the first caves and caverns update to really like hook them or keep them kind of solid where they needed to be. So in a lot of ways they kind of got screwed that way. And then even then they started season 9, like, don't get me wrong too, season 8 was funny. While I didn't necessarily like the length of it, I definitely liked the solid storyline that they all had to kind of like play into. I liked the fact that the moon was crashing into the server. I really liked towards the end there when the moon physics was starting to get really crazy, and they just had the moon was like, you know, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then suddenly gravity was starting to get really nuts. That was fun.
That did get me. That was hilarious. Liam keeps going around going, "Moon's big.
Moon's big."
Yep, moon's big, and I'm like, dude, I get it. But it was funny because the first time I saw it, I was watching a video with Liam, and the moon came up over the horizon, and I was like, what the hell happened to the moon?
Nice.
I was just like, at the same time, I think like everyone on the server was saying the same thing, like, what the heck? It was funny.
That's nice.
That was all really cool, but you're right. I mean, you know, about the length of season.
Yeah. So they although one thing that Iskel was talking about, because he also because he didn't do season 8 and he wasn't really here for a lot of season 9. He had been in the meantime been working with like a couple of his other friends and stuff. He'd been working on Vault Hunters, and that's the mod that Jason desperately wants me to play, which I keep meh-ing because it requires a lot of thinking.
It requires a lot of thinking.
But
I mean, thinking is
thinking is hard. It's not the way I want to play Minecraft. It's pretty much what it is.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
No, all right.
but he basically like was working on that mod, and
right.
A lot of people were like, so are you quitting Hermitcraft? Like, what are you doing? And
yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the first time I ask. Absolutely.
Yeah. So and he was like, he thought about it, but what he kind of was like, he's like, but the thing is though, like, he doesn't want to quit Hermitcraft because while he doesn't want to do like, he doesn't want to do big builds, he doesn't want to do mega builds and stuff like that too, but he like misses playing with his friends, basically is what it comes down to. He wants to do a lot more collaborative stuff with the other hermits. Because he loves building like, you know, industrial parks with Mumbo and Impulse and stuff. Like he likes doing a lot of the redstone stuff that way and everything like that too. So he's basically like his video was all about like his like how he's gonna focus on season 10 when they come out with it. Though I'm curious. Yeah, it's good because I do enjoy Iskel's stuff. Like if there is a hermit that I will always watch, it's Grian, which is funny because it's funny because you were the one that showed me Grian because you found Grian's not short videos, but his decoration videos.
Yeah, I love his decoration videos. And I just think it's funny because you're like the Mumbo for mayor person over here. Like,
well, I will always watch Grian and I will always watch Mumbo. Like those two, if they come out with a video, like when Mumbo kind of went on hiatus this season or whatever, and like I get it, I understand. He's like he doesn't want to be a YouTuber, full-time YouTuber or a Minecraft YouTuber. He just wants to be like, you know, he wants to play with his friends. Like he kind of had a similar instance with Iskel, but he kind of had to get his mojo back, and like he and his girlfriend went, or maybe it's fiance now. They went biking all over Europe, you know, shit like that.
Right.
And, you know, they did a bunch of that stuff or whatever. And Mumbo is technically, he's a filmographer. So like he likes to make movies and he likes to, or like he makes short films and he makes, you know, commercials and stuff like that too. Like that's his passion, but he still loves doing Minecraft stuff, especially like figuring out redstone. And, you know, so he was just like, he was like stymied on like what to do for ideas and stuff. He basically was burned out and he needed to like time to refocus and recenter and stuff. But like of the hermits, I will always watch like Grian and Mumbo. I will always watch those two hands down no matter what. Some days I will watch Doc, but Doc gets really like, I like when Doc is doing collaborative stuff with other hermits because the stories they come up with can be kind of bananas. But Doc is like, he's tough for me to watch because, not because of the length of his videos, because I love long form videos, but it's because they're so densely packed with redstone stuff. And I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm enthusiastically nodding my head up and down because you obviously know what the hell you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Was Doc the one who did the redstone that went the arrow that went so fast?
Yes.
That it destroyed.
Doc likes to break the server. Doc likes to break Minecraft. He just likes to do things that will make everybody's head hurt.
So, like that thing that he got the arrow to go so fast.
It went so fast that it broke through like netherite armor.
Netherite armor, yeah. Like destroyed it.
Yep.
That's what I like.
Just annihilated it. And I think it even broke all of, I don't remember if it was Scar, but it was somebody that he like hit with it and it broke all of their equipment.
Yep.
Everything that they were wearing, every tool that they had, everything broke.
Yes, I remember that.
It was
Holy
just
shit,
like,
I have a horn.
damn.
I was over here like, I'm running out of concrete, and then I just went into my own personal fucking inventory, and I have another stack right here that I just wasn't even looking at.
Nice.
On myself, not in my storage. On me. Anyway. But yes, I do like those. I like dogs.
Sometimes I'll watch like some of the other hermits. I actually like Pearl's stuff too. Pearl is really fun.
Yeah.
I like Pearl.
Yeah, I could see that.
I really like Pearl in the Secret Life series. Oh, sorry, in the Life series that they do with Green and them.
Yeah.
Like, she was really fun in the Double Life when she was basically the Scarlet Pearl.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh my god.
She was hysterical. I loved that.
I forgot about that. That was so funny.
Yeah.
I was actually just thinking back to when Green and Mumbo actually managed to do their mail delivery.
No, when they had the little hobbit run. Yes.
So fucking cute.
I was gonna try to do something like that between our bases and the server. Like, I was gonna have like a little railway that would go between the bases, but you're really far away.
Yeah,
I was gonna do it from Jason and
right.
mine first.
We weren't close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the problem. It was like you have to be with an area where they both would be loaded at the same time.
Yeah, if your chunks aren't loaded at the same time, it's tough.
Yeah. It just cracked me up. I just was thinking back about that. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I loved it because they were both being hobbits, and Green got upset with Mumbo because he was like, I was a hobbit first. He's like, they can't be two hobbits in this town. It was so funny.
That's right. Oh my god. There are so many funny things there.
Yeah. And then I like Scar's videos, but I just wasn't feeling like he was basically doing a Disneyland kind of riff, and he has some beautiful technical like building videos. Like, they're just amazing. But holy shit, do they take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like, I would not even know where to begin. Zuma.
Whereas Green
Green
had his place for the wild there, that I really liked the place, but he never filled in the back.
Oh yeah, the big mansion. The big gigantic like castle mansion. Oh yeah. I loved that in this season because he has the rocks.
Yes.
That they were like what was it? I think it was like Impulse and Gemini. They staged an intervention with him because they were like, we're not doing this again. You're gonna build a back to this. And then that's how they started a war with like Doc, because Green was like, how about I just not do that, and hey Scar, come over here. And they just fucking broke Doc's machine instead, and then they were like, oh no, we have done a thing, and that was bad. Yeah, that was great. I fucking loved that.
I really enjoyed that one. All right, I gotta make more concrete. I can't do this anymore. All right, hold on. I'm in that situation where I know this is where a lot of the grind comes in, you know?
Yeah.
Into mind grind is what I like to call this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when I have to like clear large areas of stone, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I think what you could do is you can plant I think you can plant like a patch of moss and then bone meal it and then turn it into moss blocks. That makes it a little bit easier.
Okay, I might do that. Although
you would need bone meal.
A little bit. Yeah, no, I have bone meal. Not worry about that. I'm more trying to figure out where I want to go with some of this. I also need some more concrete because I ran out of the concrete I wanted to use. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, that is definitely what I want to use, but I need some more flooring to stand on to finish putting those fucking blocks here. No, that's not, you idiot. Sorry. Get this block back that I accidentally.
That is
knocked
really
down.
funny. I did not realize you could do that. So apparently I went to a source, like an infinite source block for water. And
Right.
I apparently grabbed so much water fast enough that it was able to, like, I actually caught some of my breath back.
Really?
Like, I was in the air long enough while I was doing this that it was like, oh yeah, sure. You can breathe again.
Oh my god, that's
If
awesome.
only that really worked.
I know, exactly. I really wish oh shit. I have to go find another gravel mountain and destroy it.
Ooh, are you out
No,
of gravel
that's-
finally?
What's that?
Are you out of gravel finally?
Yeah, I used up all the gravel I took originally. Ah, fine.
There it is. Oh, there it is.
All right, hold on. Let me get back up here to where I was. Don't fall to your death or anything, you idiot. All
Don't
right.
do that. That would be unfortunate and a poor choice. Just FYI.
Fact be unfortunate.
I wonder if Adam fell asleep.
Nope, still here.
Yay!
No. Oh, you're just listening. Just quietly listening.
Yeah, I was I was doing a pet
What?
battle.
Those are actually pretty easy now that I have figured them out. Like, I watched a couple of videos on the YouTubes and then I was like, okay, that can't be too hard. And I have like 3 pets that I go between just to capture the pets that I don't have, especially in like new zones.
Have you done the quest lines though?
Some of them, not all of them. Like, I actually was, one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, one of the reasons why I actually ended up doing the pet battle stuff, is that I wanted the crazy cat lady title.
Oh, right on.
You
Fair
wanted
enough.
the what now?
There's a title in WoW that you can get called the crazy cat lady, and in order to get it, you have to have like 20 of like the 30 some odd, or maybe it's 26 listed cats. And like they have a lot of cat pets. They have a lot of pets that are cats in the there's 2 different achievements. That's right. I wanted a title. Because there's the crazy cat lady achievement, but that's the one that you would get from a boss in Ulduar.
Uh-huh.
Because you basically had to kill this one boss while she had her cats out. It was kind of complicated, actually, if I remember right. Yeah, it was defeat Araya in Ulduar without destroying her sentries. Basically, you had to defeat this lady without killing her cats, and that was really, really difficult because they kicked everyone's ass, and this was like when you did it as it was really difficult when it was current content, because those cats would put like a bunch of dots on you and like, you know, like kill you very fast, and your tanks would just not be able to, like, your healers could not keep up with the damage the tanks were taking. It was bananas. But the problem is that as, you know, that content became old content and you could just go back with your high level character, now it was difficult because you had to get her, I think, to a certain percentage for her to call the cats. So you had to be careful not to one-shot her beforehand.
Oh.
Because she had to summon the cats first,
right,
and then you can kill her.
Okay.
So, like, there's a lot of achievements like that that are like, they could possibly be gotten, but it's really hard.
So then it required some finesse. Okay, I can see that. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was right. There's 26 cats that you could get for the title, and then you only needed 20 of them. But one of the cats that I was trying for was Zufu, the cub of Zune, which was from It was from the Mist of Pandaria, and there's basically a bunch of quests on the island that you can do that are pet battle related, and as you go through them, you can get like basically little pets that mimic the big spirits or whatever the fuck, like Chi-Li or Chi-Ji and Zune, and I forgot what the name of the ox is, and the emerald serpent. Yulan. Was it Yulan? Maybe it wasn't Yulan. Anyway, basically you could get pets that were just like minis of those big named spirits for them, because it was always funny too, because it's like it's one for the tanks and one for the healers and one for the range DPS and one for the melee DPS. It's like, yes, I wonder which color this one's going to be this time. Although, one thing that's been funny in Dragonflight is, man, do they have a lot of clothes. There's so much transmog in Dragonflight right now. Holy shit, it's so much. What?
Man, when I get there, I got some stuff I'm gunning for.
Which flight, though? Because they've got all 5 flights. But the Black Flight stuff is hard to get because you have to basically become besties with either Rathian or Sibelian to get all that stuff. Here's a question, Adam.
Oh.
Do you like flying in Minecraft?
Oh, as far as the dragon flying stuff?
Yes. It is surprisingly similar to flying, like it's flying in Minecraft, is what it is. That's why I was able to actually do as well as I have been able to, because it's like flying in Minecraft. Except when you go from WoW, which I can just speed my ass right into a wall and be fine because it's WoW and that's WoW physics. But when I turn around and do that in Minecraft and I die, I get confused Pikachu face. Because in Minecraft, gravity matters. Inertia matters. But in WoW, what is this?
Kinetic energy.
Yes.
Do you know the Dreamer's enchantment sets?
Possibly. The Dreamer stuff looks really good because that's the latest
yeah.
That's the latest patch.
Yeah, those are the sets I want to go for. As soon as I hit there, I'm
so you can look like a tree.
There's a few different things they have. Like the leather sets are really good. I'm sorry, the male sets are really good about looking like a stag.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But they all kind of have it, and then there's an achievement you can get a leather druid antlers that looks even cooler. Yeah,
all the stuff from this latest patch just looks fucking phenomenal. I fucking love it.
But the winter plate looks really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like with my Death Knight, I'm like I love the Serenite armor, and I love that stupid first two-handed rune blade that you get.
Oh
and
yeah, it's a good one. It's a good mog.
But this winter plate, it's like a wolf mask face. Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they have a lot of transmoggable pretty stuff. They have a lot of just like in general, because this is the Night Elves big apology tour from the rest of the game, and being like, we're sorry your tree burned down. Although so apparently in the next patch,
I sound sorry.
Well,
sorry.
I was like, the Night Elves have gone through some shit. I'll give them that. But they can also be kind of dicks.
You were just like, we're sorry your tree burned down. I'm like, wow, you sound sorry. Like,
it's because the
I'm not sorry.
Oh, the Gilneans were there too.
Oh, for sure. But at the same time, hey, we warned you that this is exactly what they do. Ba 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 ba. All this time goes by. Oh, it happened to you too.
Oh, what a shocker. I can see where you get your bitterness from. Saying.
No, it's funny because both the Sylvanas burned the tree and also kicked the Gilneans out. So it's just kind of like, we told you this bitch was gonna do it.
Guess what? Shocked Pikachu face.
Yep.
That's what we got going on. Alright, I feel like I have enough gravel now. Like, possibly.
It's nah. You'd never have enough of what the hell you think you need.
It's
You're just
very
like,
true. It's very true. I never quite have enough gravel, so
I
maybe
really
I'll
wish
just
there
keep
was a
it.
way to reverse sponge this shit, because that would be really nice right about now.
To reverse sponge it.
Yeah, I need
You wanna
something
fill
that
it?
gives me multiple blocks of water, not just one at a time.
Gotcha. Yeah. I could see that. I keep walking into this gravel that I'm breaking from the very bottom, and it keeps hitting me on the head, and I'm like, stop it. Like my own damn fault. I'm just literally sitting here just letting it drop on my stupid head.
That's what it's like. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Oh yeah, I got a lot of that shit. All right. I've got to have enough right now. All right, it's got to be enough, theoretically. Okay.
So have you been
Let's see if-
watching, have you watched any of Grian's like second channel stuff?
Not right now.
It's been funny because like that's where like they did the big, like I kind of miss it when they would do the big they would do the Among Us games because they were fun. I loved watching them do Among Us. They were so funny. I feel like in
Well,
what's that?
I enjoyed playing it for a while.
Yeah, I couldn't play it. I like watching it. That was my big thing. I just liked watching people play it. Like I couldn't play it myself because I would be really bad at it. I knew I would be, but I could enjoy people like being really bad and good at it and just being entertained that way. But what was funny is that Grian posts a lot of like his other games basically to his second channel. Right. Sometimes he posts Minecraft stuff there, like he'll do like MCC or something like that. But he'll post like clips of streams or whatever of the other games he plays. And right now, the big game that they've been playing is Phasmophobia, I think it's called.
Oh, I love Phasmophobia.
The only thing I know about it is watching Grian play it on his channel with Scar and Skizzleman and Impulse, and it is fucking hilarious. It is so funny because every time Grian is like, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, every time he does it, I'm like sitting there waiting, and then I'm like, and I'm not sorry. Like I have to finish it. You can't just sit there and not do the rest of it, damn it. Oh my god.
Alright, this sucks, but now I'm out of sand.
Time to find a beach. Because
you're making hungry, you know what I'm saying? Like
the desert's too far away. Well, you could be
problem.
like a freaking glitch master, like fucking Doc, and you could just, you know, glitch the game out and then get yourself infinite fucking sand.
Sure, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sure that would go over real well.
I did find that funny that he kind of got, like, he didn't really get in trouble, but, like, the rest of the server was like, nah, man, we're not doing that. And he's like, aw, but come on. It's such a pain in the ass to farm sand. And they're like, no.
Not gonna lie, it 100% is. But
the principle.
I'm not doing it. Right. All right. You want to play vanilla Minecraft, you gotta play it.
Yeah.
None of this bullshit. Okay? I'm gonna go find myself some goddamn sand. I also do not appreciate the number of creepers that are around my goddamn house.
I do find it funny the number of beaches that are around my like base that have been denuded of all of their sand.
Yeah, I'm lucky there's actually a really nice, like, partial desert pretty close to my house. So I can just go right over there and just... But it's far enough away that I'm not ruining my view. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's fine.
I have to say the other thing is too is that sand is really easy to get a lot of.
Hmm.
You know? Like if you need a lot of sand, it really is very easy to do.
I think I have this place almost covered under a bunch of water, but I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of the little slivers of fucking stuff up here. Goddamn.
Little slivers of fucking stuff.
Yeah, just like the fact that there's still like air on top of the blocks here in some
Oh,
places.
gotcha. Mm. All right, let's see here. I'm digging up so much sand, I'm half expecting to find a treasure chest accidentally.
Hmm?
You know what I'm saying?
I did that with Jason's like right next to his cactus farm.
Really?
Yeah, like I was digging around and I well, okay, I did have a map on me, but I kind of forgot about the map because I was like, oh, I need to go get some cactus, and then I like landed and I was like looked at the map and I was like, you got to be kidding me, and like literally like 5 or 6 steps away from like one of his chests full of cactus or whatever, boom,
Right.
shitload of fucking treasure chest, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Right.
So that's why I kind of think that maybe the treasures don't spawn unless you have a map. Yeah.
That's what I was wondering too. Like, I don't think they're pre-generated.
Yeah.
I'm not positive, but
yeah, don't quote me on it,
right.
but
I gotta have enough sand. Okay, I can't even pick up more sand, so yes, I have enough sand. Okay.
you have enough sand for
I have enough sand.
you have an empty inventory.
I had a mostly empty inventory.
So maybe you have
I still had some gravel. So that's why. Okay. That's okay.
I still have to figure out where I'm gonna put the conduit. I don't know. Also,
so you've done all this work, but you don't actually know where you're putting the conduit.
I have no
Not
idea.
in the center.
Good idea. That sounds smart.
Center would probably be intelligent, but
I mean, you know, do
shit.
you?
I did forget.
Right. Well, now I ran out of dye, and I don't feel like making more dye right now. So I'm gonna just say this is probably enough for now.
What are your white blocks?
Those are frog lights.
I like them. Are they the purple ones?
Yeah, they're the iridescence or pearlescence. Sorry.
Of course, they're the purple ones. What kind of question is that?
They gotta be for the underwaters over here. That's the one. That's the color that made sense.
Yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely.
Tell me, I haven't used the black dots in a while. How do the black dots work?
So the skulk.
Yeah.
That is the stuff where the warden, so the ancient cities or deep dark or whatever. In order for skulk to grow, it needs to be next to a catalyst, a skulk catalyst, and a creature or a person needs to die next to it. And then it basically sucks up the XP from that person or creature and generates more skulk. And like you can do that with things like you could do it with pigs, cows, sheep, whatever, and they usually generate just like a 4 block around it. If you do it with hostile mobs, they generate a little bit bigger of an area. But so that's kind of nice, but I think if you do a player next to it, it will also spawn a bunch of skulk. And then I actually wonder if I have a curious. I put Skulk on the top here. No, it still doesn't do it.
Oh, it sure sounds like we have to do a test sometime, farm a whole bunch of XP, and then die around a skulk.
Hmm.
There's Adam coming in with the important questions.
Yes, exactly.
See if we can't just make a whole bunch of it.
I imagine you will. God damn it.
That's a fucking.
I have to figure that one out in a minute. So I realize if I don't get my catalyst in here, I'm going to be screwed, so. And see, these are supposed to, but it's not enough for it to count as a. See, this is funny. If I just keep, if I keep emptying and redoing this bucket, it fills up my, it fills up my breath. That's awesome. Let's see. Got all of this stuff here.
Like sucking in these gasps. Is that what it is? Like
Pretty much.
basically. Shit.
Hey, there it goes.
What?
Well, just that it stopped being flowing water.
It's not flowing, yeah, but it's still,
Grumpy.
yeah, some of these are grumpier. Interesting.
Where's my? Why not fucking putting more lights over here? Why did I not do that?
Why is this
am I
doing
stupid?
this? Why is it doing that? I don't understand.
I'm kind of mad now.
Why are you mad?
Because I did something stupid.
What could you?
I'm sorry.
I know,
you're
right?
mad.
That's so true. No, fine. It's fine. Whatever. Don't
Also
let me
sorry
belabor
this
the
is
point.
happening.
What?
I'm also sorry this is happening. This
Yeah,
is
I'm
very
drowning.
frustrating. Oh, well, don't do that.
All right, I need to get some more.
Okay,
of
now the
this
question
up
is, oh, there it
here.
is. Okay, cool. It's like, I know that there is a spot up here.
Hey, an escape.
Yes. I have a hatch to get out of there. Because it's basically like, this is my wizard tower, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you see my wizard tower. Come over
Pretty.
here and be like, I'm about to go enchant stuff. Cool, I'm gonna enchant stuff. Enchanting stuff. Enchanting stuff is so cool. What's that? Why is there water? What's that?
What's that? Why is there water?
And then it's like, bam! The fuck.
Oh, shit.
I'm also planning on putting like all of my heads out down here too. I didn't want that to do that. I thought maybe by turning that into a source block it would have behaved, but apparently I was incorrect. Figure something out. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this damn
Okay, that makes more sense right there now.
I thought
It's
maybe
so beautiful.
it's a very pretty spot. I like it. Oh, that's why that did that. Okay. That's why. Gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the thing. Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed a spot. I did miss a big old spot back here. All right. Cool.
No, not cool.
Yeah, that's a big spot. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is. I was dumb. Yeah, see what I mean though, Adam? I wish I had like reverse sponges here.
To like shoot the water out. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know.
Did Jesse just join us?
He did. On the sly.
I just heard a blinky
it
thingy.
Clearly wasn't a surprise. Everyone heard me come in apparently this time.
I'm sorry. I did. I heard you come in.
Michelle was like, "Who dat?"
Right. It went bloop, and I was like, "What the?" Sorry, Jesse.
It's okay.
I can pretend that I didn't hear it, and you could like
No, it's fine.
surprise me, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, it's Jesse! Quick, stop talking about him."
Are you not streaming tonight, Steffi?
I am streaming right now.
Oh. Why the hell?
Yeah, it said she doesn't have her camera's busted.
My camera's busted though. I'm not actually
Oh.
showing my face.
I found it. I was trying to I didn't realize I was trying to click the link that was redirecting me to your old Twitch channel.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
You should probably take that out of your YouTube channel.
Is it there? Oh, is it?
It is there.
Oh, okay. I will
Good
have
job.
to fix that. I know. My technical difficulties know no bounds. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I'm really sad about my camera too, because I was just like, oh man, like I was thinking about like looking into like something like newish or newer or whatever, so that something that I could take out, like, you know, this is a good computer camera, like, because it sits on top of my monitor. I was thinking of like looking into like getting like, you know, an actual like good camera, and then suddenly this one would apparently heard my thoughts and was like, well, fine then, and just up and died. And like
It was jelly.
it was super jelly, and like it actually just stopped working last week. I just have not been on my computer all that often as of late to go and fix it. So
Dude.
yeah, so I was just like, fuck it, we're just not gonna do it tonight. We're not gonna do a face tonight, which is fine because I'm fucking beat as shit. So
Fair enough.
tired. Sanding takes forever.
You were sanding stuff?
Yeah, the cooks are moving. They have to sell their house. So, well, I shouldn't say they're moving. They have been moved for a while now, but they have to sell their house. And
Not live there for a bit.
So they're
Are they just moving into the RV permanently, or do they have a place they're moving to?
Yep, they're pretty much doing the RV life in perpetuity.
Cool. Good for them.
Yeah. So
Hope they're enjoying it. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess they are enjoying it because they've been doing it for years now.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to like it.
But
Seems to
Why are they
Since-
so
happy.
expensive?
since they're so far away and stuff like that too, I have volunteered myself to paint because hiring people is super expensive, and you know, right now I'm not doing much.
Sure
I do
is.
have my own bathroom to do, but that costs
I'll
me
say
money.
Steph, like, I'm a cheap hoe. That's what she was saying.
I
I am
am
not-
a cheap asshole.
I'm not buying them from Lego.
What?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm trying to find just like bulk Lego piece collections,
Hmm.
just that I
Oh
can
shit, I
get
can
a
hook you up.
just a couple of big bins of Legos that I could start trying to maybe do some mocks and such.
Hmm. That's you.
Thank you. And god damn, Legos, even bulk Legos are expensive.
You try looking on Facebook Marketplace?
Dude,
I
I
periodically
can
look
give
at
you a lot of Legos if you want all my Legos.
if
It's
you
so
are
fucking many.
if you are cool with just doing so, I will happily do so. If you need me to, I'll
Yeah.
even bring bins. I would love to just have a bunch of bulk Legos.
Yeah.
'Cause
Liam's
there
got
are
bins of them that he doesn't use.
Yeah.
Like, and I know I had some leftovers and shit. So yeah, I'll just bring a fuck ton of Legos to the next game or whatever if you want.
yeah. I will take anything that you don't want.
All right.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
that's
even
so-
I could make a stream night out of sorting Legos.
Yeah, trust me, man. I've been thinking about
Oh,
doing something
nice.
like that with Ian's stash, because I have all of those nice little clear bins and stuff, and I'm just like, these are great bins, but man, this is gonna take a while to sort.
Yeah.
I saw that
I-
there was
Yeah.
this guy that had excuse me, he had this like this actual Lego sorter. It basically was like 4 tiers. It was like a big Lego head, or like looked like a Lego headpiece, right? But it had like
Oh, is that the one where it rolls them down and
it basically, yeah, like it, like the bigger, like the top piece is like got bigger holes, and then the smaller, like it gets smaller and smaller, or different sized holes on its way
Mhm.
down, and then he like was able to sort them that way on a tray. I was just like, holy shit.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I need some
Hermit-
more
Isn't
frog
Hermitcraft the game the Minecraft group that you really like?
Yes, we were just talking like all about it.
We were literally just talking about them, yeah.
Apparently, they put out a trading card game.
Yes. So this season, right? Vintage Beef, basically, like, he is really, really good at doing maps, like the map manipulations and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So he made a bunch of map art, and he made a trading card game for the hermits to play in Hermitcraft. And like, but he made the cards out of these maps. Basically, like, it was bananas. Like, and like, he spent like a good portion of the first part of the season just creating a game. And creating the stats and creating all of these cool things and stuff like that.
Cool.
And then I think it was like a couple months ago, he was actually able to get a contract with a with a card making company, and they did the first run. And
Yeah,
I was super jealous because there's a guy named Pixel Riffs who does basically he does This Week in Hermitcraft or whatever. He does like a bunch of updates of what happens in Hermitcraft every week, which is funny because Pixel Riffs is part of the Empire series, and for a little bit the Empire and Hermitcraft servers cross streams. So it was really funny because Pixel Riff was there and he was like, this week on Empires. And it was just like, and like people were riffing off of him because they're like I think it was either Tango or Grian or whatever, like, oh no, it's Impulse, and he was just like, this week on Empires, and they were like, oh no. It's really funny. Cool. But he did an unboxing of his game box, and I really wanted one, and they put out a second run, and within like the first 2 hours the game boxes were sold out, and I was like, god damn it.
I see that because somebody posted complaining that all of the collectibles they wanted to get this season ended up getting bought up by spammers or someone else.
Aww.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
So I was kind of curious. I was looking it up. I was like, I didn't even know that Hermitcraft had done one. That's that group Steffi likes.
Yes. They've been doing a lot of I'm actually really tempted to get Tango's Dungeon Master mini because it's really cute. It's super cute. Like, it's not a mini, it's like I forgot what the name of it. It's like a Toon Tots, or I don't know. It's like one of the, like, you know, great value pops or something. I'm not sure what they're called.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
What is it?
Oh, time is at 11 o'clock. All right, we're gonna go to bed soon, unfortunately.
Oh, U2s. That's it. It's a U2s.
Nice.
Oh, cute.
It's super fucking cute. It has a little flame. It's got Tango's, like, basically his skin for Minecraft this year. And apparently he was really, like, people were asking him if he was going to do any, like, you know, merch this year for Decked Out 2, because a lot of people were, like, waiting for some sort of merch. And apparently it just didn't work out. Like, he had been in talks with some people for, like, shirts, and none of the designs were working out and stuff. He was talking about this on his post-mortem stream for Decked Out. And Jesse, Decked Out was so, like, Decked Out 2, like, was so fucking cool because Tango basically made a game within Minecraft. Like, a fully fledged, fully sounded, like, there was sound mixing and audio stuff, like, programmable things that happened. He even had kind of like a makeshift UI for people by having a map that changed depending on what cards they had loaded for the dungeon and everything like that too. It was fucking cool. But like, they I guess he said that like he had basically some things in the works and it just didn't pan out. So that's why the only thing that he has really for merch is the for the, at least for Decked Out, is his little U2s. But what's really funny though is that because you weren't here earlier when I was talking about it, Jesse, apparently somebody wrote an entire 5th edition D&D module of Decked Out too. Like with story and NPCs, and like it's not a one shot. It is most definitely not a one shot. It is very much a like campaign. But oh man, is it like, it sounds super cool. And he was talking about it today on his stream, and he sent it like it's free too.
Dude, really?
Yeah, it's free. It's 102 pages.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was like, that's fucking awesome. But they went through and they didn't obviously like copy the hermits themselves exactly, but they have a bunch of NPCs that basically you can read the NPC and be like, oh yeah, that's Impulse, or that's this, you know.
Yeah.
That's
cool as shit.
Yeah. So I thought that was really funny. The hermit,
you're mining and trying not to walk off the edge on accident. Okay.
Out of like, it's so funny because there's so many fucking hermits now. Like I think there's like 19 or 20 of them.
Jeez, really?
Well, yeah, like but there's some that you just never hear about. Like I don't think that they never come up in my feed, or they never come up in my suggesteds. But also like I think they're the ones that don't do updates as often.
Okay.
Like, so I definitely know Wells Knight is a hermit, and he's been a hermit for a while, but I've only seen like maybe a handful of his videos. I've never really seen a lot of his videos. So I can't really tell you what they were about or anything like that too, but he doesn't seem to do a lot of collaborations with the other hermits either too, so he's like almost a hermit's hermit. And there was sadly the passing of like so Tinfoil Chef was their oldest hermit, and he actually passed away this season. He was like 60 something, 70 something, something like that. He was really? He was the oldest hermit. I think he's been around since like the 2nd or 3rd season of the of just Hermitcraft in general. And he was also pretty much pretty hermited too as well. I don't think he actually had any active videos. I think he just played on the server. I don't think he had a lot of like videos like going for himself or anything like that too. I don't think he made like a lot of like, he wasn't like a YouTuber. He was just playing with his friends. And then what's the I don't see a lot of Joe Hills, but I do see him collaborate with a couple of others on the server. I know he does a lot of live streams. I think he's from Kentucky or something. There's like every once in a while I'll see Vintage Beef. Every once in a while I'll see a recommendation for a Cub fan.
Cub fan I do see, yeah.
Yeah.
Watch Cub fan in a while.
How are you?
The last time I watched them was like probably their last team thing they did.
Yeah, they did their like final Decked Out and stuff.
Yeah.
Hi Taff. We don't have cameras today because my camera busted, and so that means I refuse to let Mel have the spotlight.
Wow. Wow. You could be showing me, but you know, why would you do such a thing?
And it would be really weird to show you and then you're reacting to stuff that's not on your screen.
I know, right? I mean, I'm not really reacting to anything right now because I'm literally just clearing out more of the Hoth base, you know, at the moment. Like, I want to finish, I gotta finish this this build in here, but I have so much prep I'm doing on this actual like inside of Hoth, and it's like, oh my good god. All of this go away. Like hollowing out a mountain essentially is what we're looking at here, okay? Like,
yes,
it's a lot of fucking hollowing, okay? It's like so much hollowing.
This is weird.
You're like, little bits of it done, and you're like, oh my god.
There's like a little bit of a mangrove with a savanna, and I don't know what the hell this is. Hold on.
I don't want to know.
Recovery week has been excellent, and now you must clean all the things. Yes, clean all the things. I'm glad your recovery week has been good.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. What
My
is this?
recovery has been kind of off.
I was gonna say
can't say
you didn't get a
already.
recovery. You were gone.
I immediately had to drive down to Maryland, and then I had to take the train back from Maryland. And I did good. I did good on the train and everything. I had no problems. But when I was at the train station with Will to drop me off, we were sitting on the platform. We were sitting on a bench on the platform, and a train went by. I did not hear it coming.
Uh-oh.
And I about peed myself. It made me jump so much. And I think Will felt for me because he was like, oh yeah, that one scared me a bit. Like I didn't know that one was coming, and because it was one of the high speed ones, because we have a high speed Excella.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop at most of the stations. It stops at only a couple major stations. So sometimes an Acela will go by, and they go by fucking fast because it's this high-speed rail. And I did not... Oh my god, I had a bunch of gravel fall on my sorry ass. Anyway, I did not hear it or anything. Like, there was no horn or anything like that, too. It just fucking came out of nowhere. I did not... I was like... Instant panic,
You're like, this is it.
It was
it's coming for me.
I'm dead, but no, it was fine. It just scared me for a minute, but I did okay. But yeah, I definitely jumped about a mile, and Will was like, oh yeah, no, that scared me too. So I think he was trying to make me feel better about the fact that I just jumped like crazy, and now I was like breathing like, oh my god. But this
you made it through. Tef is proud
I did.
of you.
I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, the train ride itself was actually pretty nice. It was a little nerve-wracking. I don't travel on trains very. I mean, like I haven't been on a train in years. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking at first, but once I got into my seat and was settled, then I was okay. And then
okay, now I can pretend that I'm on anything but a train.
Right. It's just like, I'm just gonna drive around and stuff. All right, I need to go clean up this fucking base. All right, this is ridiculous.
I gotta be honest.
I really need... Go ahead.
Nope, I can wait.
No, it's all right. I was just talking about my build.
It's really funny when I go to other games. Obviously not right now, but I go to other games and people think I'm the responsible one, and I don't know how to handle this.
Wait, what? The responsible one? They think you're the responsible one?
Obviously.
As compared to who? As compared to who?
Most of the Fae.
Okay, well that's true. Actually, you are. Most of the Fae,
You can't be that responsible though, because you are hanging out with Fae.
I mean,
look.
I would feel insulted by that, except your character's married to a Fae.
Yeah, you can't ask that hoe.
My character has never, she has never claimed to be responsible ever in her life.
That's also
not
true.
once.
Neither does Gideon. But I love the dichotomy of, in his home game, everyone is convinced that he is just a walking pile of Faustian deals waiting to turn into a time bomb. And at other games, they think that he is the responsible one that shows up to help solve problems.
It's like, yes, he's not here to find out what the fucker he is. Nah.
Like,
stuck in a hole. Damn it.
He
goes places. He's legitimately honest about who he is, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, no, you're definitely the responsible one." And he's like, "I'm a fucking hedonist, and I told you this, and I'm here to indulge."
No, it's because you like do things when you say you're gonna do them. Stop doing that.
Yes. Stop
You're
doing
gonna keep them
things.
guessing.
Ostensibly,
you're
I'm
like-
supposed to. I'm supposed to be an
That's it.
honorable person. You
Oh
know, it's the
my
whole thing about
God.
being a Fianna.
I don't want to be stuck anymore. All right, you gotta head out, Mel.
Need to
I
follow
gotta.
in.
I've been fighting this headache all night.
Yeah, I don't want you
And
to
if
get
I
a
stay too
migraine.
late,
Need to follow
if I
in
stay up
Dora's
too late, I'm
footsteps
gonna
and stop
get
being part
a
of any
bad one.
tribe.
I mean, I can feel it kind of like at the back of my head, so I just want
Yeah. All right, go get some sleep.
Get some rest.
Go get the restes.
Oh my God. I really want Undress Lily.
Oh no.
Is Dress Lily like at all reliable? Like at all?
Tap says, drink your water and drink your salt.
Drink my salt.
Yes, I added that part.
Okay. Has anyone ever ordered from Dress Lily?
I have not. Tap says no. With the caps though,
Okay.
so maybe that's an emphatic no.
Like, no, you've never ordered from there, or don't do it.
No Dress Lily. As in don't do it, or it fell apart. Oh, okay. So it's
Okay.
shitty work.
It's garbage, yeah. Okay. All right, well, maybe I'll just steal the pattern.
I was gonna say, send me a picture. I'll
Maybe
probably be able to make it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay.
Mhm.
I will do that.
As in they
Here,
suck.
let me
Okay. Got that part. All right, cool.
All right.
Saving Mel from spending money.
No, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Here, I'm putting the picture in the chit chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is pretty.
I want to make that. Yeah, right. Looks like a Virginia
That is
outfit,
nice.
to be honest, but
It does.
yeah.
Is that
That's
for
a
a
Virginia
particular
outfit right
character or just
Looks like something Virginia
Oh
would
no.
wear.
Yeah, Virginia is my sorcerer. Very cool. Very cool.
Tap, I think you hit us when we're about to go to log off because I'm getting tired too.
What?
Oh, I am. I've spent all day and yesterday, today and yesterday, just working, standing, being high off of fumes for a countertop. I don't even know. It's exhausting. Getting stuff ready to paint and all that jazz. And I am also extremely tired. And tomorrow, at least, I don't have to do much of that, but I will have to, at least in the morning, do some. Just enough to make sure all the stuff is sanded and stuff. All right. Aw. Love your face.
Right.
Thanks, Taff. All right.
All
So
right.
I think
I'm
we're
out of
gonna
here, my
chill.
darling.
Good night.
I love you guys.
Love.
I will see you soon.
Yes.
All right.
Yep. And Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year and all that jazz. Yes.